Hey YouTubers, something important, something kind of damn important. So I want to talk right now essentially the difference between demonetized content versus content that is not allowed on YouTube. Now what is the difference? Now you have one type of content that's eligible for limited or no ads, aka demonetized content. Then you have content that's just not allowed on YouTube. It violates the terms of service, it violates the terms of use, and it violates the community guidelines. So what is the difference? What the hell is the difference? Now, an example of demonetized content would be talking about a highly sensitive event, such as something that happened in September of 2001, hint, hint, yes, that is demonetized content for sure. It would be safe for no ads, meaning you should turn off ads when you do this. This is all assuming you're in YPP, all assuming you're in YouTube Partner Program, which, contrary to popular belief, not every uploader is in YPP, YouTube Partner Program. I am in YPP, YouTube Partner Program, however, not every person is in YPP. Because in order to get into YPP, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 hours of watch time, and you have to successfully submit an application to the YouTube Partnership Program, which can take quite a bit of time. So yes, talking about a highly sensitive event, such as a school shooting or a mass tragedy, for example, that would be demonetized content. However, if you didn't show any graphic imagery and you were just talking about it, you're not making fun of it, or like poking fun or being a rude ass like the Big Ass Cigar, that is most likely okay to upload to YouTube, contrary to popular belief. Another example would be if you use the C word, not the word cock and not the word crap, but the other C word, hint, hint, the other C word, which YouTube thought I actually said, which I didn't. And yeah, that other C word, see you next Tuesday, is actually, yeah, probably okay to upload to YouTube. However, it would get no ad revenue, meaning no advertiser feels comfortable advertising content that has the C word, see you next Tuesday. At least right now. That may change in the future, it may not change, it's always subject to change. So that's an example of demonetized content. Now let me give you an example of content just not allowed, period, on YouTube. Content just not allowed, period. Selling regulated goods, that's just not allowed, period, on YouTube. Selling tobacco, selling alcohol, selling firearms, selling fake IDs, just not allowed on YouTube, period. Even talking about a link, that is considered to be a violation now, as of a few months ago. Other things that are just not allowed on YouTube. Obviously, the obvious examples like, uploading pornography or uploading, how to make a bomb, all this stupid stuff like that, stupid ass stuff like that. But there's a lot of things that are not as obvious, like, for example, excessive tags in your videos, excessive tags, that's considered to be spam. And if you upload spam, not the food spam, big ass spam like the Big Ass Cigar, but excessive tags, that's actually considered to be a violation in terms of service community guidelines. Another example would be repetitive content. For example, uploading the same video over and over and over again, just the same carbon copy over and over again, that's actually a violation of the terms of service community guidelines. Another not very obvious example is not being active, meaning just creating a dummy account, essentially never commenting, never watching videos, never uploading. That's actually a situation where YouTube can actually reclaim your account after a certain amount of time. So, to sum it all up, there's content that's just demonetized. For example, if I were to make a video about a sensitive event or a controversial issue, or make a video, for example, about the drug trade, educational content about the drug trade, that's actually probably totally fine for YouTube, period. Even if it's very, very, very sad, very, very tragic, for example, very sensitive and very, very controversial and very recent, but it's not safe for ads. And then, for example, if I uploaded content, I would never do this, not in a million years, no way in hell. If I uploaded content of me, being mean to somebody and like hate speech, all that kind of crap, that's considered a violation of the community guidelines. So that's an example of how they are very different, because what might fly for monetized content versus demonetized content would not necessarily fly for community guidelines and vice versa. So, for example, you could upload a video of, for example, you consuming a recreational drug, say methamphetamine, and that's actually still safe for limited ads, but chances are you upload a video of you smoking meth, fucking meth, it's like, chances are you're going to get taken down because, YouTube doesn't want to have you showing yourself consuming hardcore drugs. So that's an example of how the ad-friendly guidelines and community guidelines are actually very, very different. So there's a big difference, big fucking difference, because what might fly for one doesn't necessarily fly for the other and vice versa. So anyway, have a nice day. Pretty fucking cool. Bye.